My sister uninvited me from her own wedding just to please her fiancé, and what happened next shocked everyone. I need to tell you about the time my family showed me exactly where I stood in their hierarchy, and how a text message about a wedding turned into the best thing that ever happened to me. Sounds dramatic, I know, but stay with me. It started on a Tuesday morning. I was having coffee at my desk when my phone buzzed with a message from my sister. Not unusual. We texted maybe once a week, mostly about family stuff or her wedding planning. She'd been engaged for 8 months at this point. And I'll be honest, I wasn't thrilled about the guy. But that's not really the story yet. The message was short, painfully short. Hey, so we've been looking at the final numbers, and we're really tight on space. We had to make some difficult cuts to the guest list. I'm so sorry, but we won't be able to have you at the ceremony. I hope you understand. I read it 3 times. Then I screenshot it and stared at the words, trying to make them mean something different. My sister was getting married in 6 weeks. I'd already bought a suit, a nice one, dark blue, that I'd spent too much on because I wanted to look good in the photos. I'd taken the weekend off work, cleared my calendar, even started working on a toast. You know, brother of the bride stuff. And I was being uninvited, for space limitations. Here's the thing about my family. I've always been the one people call when things go wrong. When my sister's car broke down at 2 in the morning 3 years ago, who drove an hour to get her? When she needed someone to co-sign her first apartment because her credit was trash from maxing out store cards? When she was sobbing about her previous boyfriend who turned out to be cheating on her with his coworker who stayed on the phone until 4 in the morning? Me, always me. I'd lent her money, never saw most of it back. I'd helped her move apartments 4 times. I'd given her job references, relationship advice, emotional support. I showed up. That's what I did. That's who I was in the family ecosystem. But this felt different. This felt deliberate. I didn't respond to her text. Instead, I called my mother. She answered on the 3rd ring with that careful voice she uses when she knows there's going to be a problem. I suppose your sister told you, she said, before I could even speak. Tell me it's not true. There was a long pause. Too long. Kieran, these things happen. Weddings are expensive and there's only so much room. Don't. My voice came out harder than I intended. Don't insult me with the space excuse. They're having it at the Grand Harbor Hotel with the massive ballroom. I've seen the venue. I helped her research it, remember? So tell me what's really going on. Another pause. Then, with a sigh that sounded almost relieved to finally say it out loud, her fiancé doesn't want you there. The words hung in the air between us like smoke. Explain that to me, I said quietly. He thinks your opinions about their relationship are toxic. He remembers when you talked to your sister about some concerns you had early on, and he's never forgiven you for trying to, quote, poison her against him. Ah, there it was.